work and commitment to youth, families, and communities. She is a co-host of the live weekly radio show Financial Voices on WURD 900 AM and is a regular guest on 6 ABC's Inside Story. Prior to being named President and CEO of the Urban Affairs Coalition, she was Associate Vice President for Legislative and Community Affairs for Mercy Health System. Before that, Ms. Matlock Turner was the Chief of State to the late Pennsylvania State Senator Roxanne H. Jones. Please help me give a warm welcome to Ms. Sharmain Matlock Turner.
Wow, this is such a tough act to follow. I mean, hasn't everything been great? Thank you to all of our interns at the Urban Affairs Coalition. Dominique, Malik, and Chantel, right on. I know you don't know what that means, but that's how we used to talk in my day. Our second annual Work Ready Expo, we were in a tighter space last year. We got a bigger space this year. We're still packed. I don't know, maybe the convention center next year might be where we need to go for our program. What do you guys think? But what is so special is certainly all of you being here and supporting our work sites, our parents, our interns, our students, everybody, UAC staff and family. I mean, that is really special. But what is really, really special about this is that I just got a call by the interns and said, will you participate? This is their program. They put this together. They made it happen. And they didn't do it just because it was a nice thing to do. This is their business plan. This is their business plan. You may look up one day and you're planning a conference or you're planning a meeting and you will say, look at the UAC event planners that we have right here. Go ahead, y'all. And they also came up with the idea of talking about a dream team and following dreams and catching dreams. And I know all of us have had dreams, even me. We've all thought about what is it that I'd like to be and I'd like to do. I remember when I was a kid in Virginia at my grandparents, my big dream was trying to figure out how to get 10 cents to walk across the mountain and go to a store that nobody said we would be able to walk to. It took me all day, but it was fun. I had a plan, I had a crew, and we got it done. I had a dream to go to college. I had a high school counselor who said, you're not going to college. I don't think you're ready. But I went to college anyway, and I'm a proud graduate of Temple University, so I'm glad to be here today. I had people who said, you'll never be able to run an organization. Have you ever run an organization before? I said, I worked with a lot of organizations. I helped start a lot of organizations. They said, I don't think you can do it. But I said, I think I can. And I said, I think I can do all of those things because even though there were people along the way who said, I don't think you can do it, there were a bunch of people who said, I think you can. And that encouragement, as well as helping me figure out how to do it, was as important. So when you hear Kemba talk about needing a plan, it isn't just enough to have a really great dream. You gotta figure out how to get there. And as they say, at least I've heard them say, if you shoot for the moon and miss it, where do you end up? Hanging around the stars. So you are going to get someplace if you really work hard to try to get there. And this whole team is here to try to make that happen. So let me just say thank you to a couple more folks who have really made this a wonderful, wonderful second Expo. I want to say thank you to our Expo co-sponsors and our funders. Philadelphia Youth Network certainly is a big part of making this happen. Thank you, PYN. To our friends at Sunlight Financial who said, we like your idea of combining a summer experience and thinking about how to grow and create businesses. Sunlight Financial, thank you so very, very much. We couldn't do this without you. Certainly to our Expo judges who are here. I know we have a representative from Representative Michelle Brownlee's office. Mr. Harvey Chisholm, Vice President of Education and Innovation at the Philadelphia Youth Network office. Our very own Karen Harvey, who is Manager of Program Operations at the Coalition. Also, I think we have a representative from President Darrell Clark's office, as I'm glad to be in his district. We also have Del Merriweather from the Director of Older Youth and Court Services at DHS. And it's my understanding that Carlos Cartagena, who is our Performance Manager at UAC, is also one of the judges. So let's have a big hand for our judges. And I want to certainly thank Kemma and Brandon for their wonderful inspiration keynote speakers. I mean, Kemma, I thought I knew everything about you. She comes up here and starts singing. How did I not know that? I mean, she is an absolutely wonderfully talented woman who gives of her own personal experiences to inspire the rest of us, as well as Brandon does. So I just want to say thank you so very much for all you do as a coalition. And who could not certainly go without mentioning all of the other wonderful people. So I got a list, y'all. So I need you to just hang in there with me, because all of these people work really hard, and we should always try to call out names of people. Do you know how do you feel when someone says your name? I mean, I get for people to say my name all the time. Every time someone says it, I feel good.
I feel good.
Don't you feel good when someone says your name?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to say some names, so everybody hang in there with me and imagine that I'm saying yours. To our Dream Team choreographer, I want to say Yanta Blanton. Thank you. To Push Shalimar for the music. To our vendors, Temple University, who is one of our worksite partners, and I've seen them working on technology over there. Also to Broad Street Caterers, thank you so much. To the Flower and Balloon Boutique. To Digitees, the Oriental Trading Company, K2 Trophies and Awards, our Dream Team performances and MCs, Chantel, Alicia, Dominic, Malik, Keenan, Taylor, and Darian. Our event producer, Kane Walker, our other performers, Terrell Upchurch of YoACAP, and Derek Walton, and Keith First, all coalition interns. And certainly last but not least, our internship and work experience work sites. Thank you all for all that you've done to make this special. Now, I have one more important job, because I could sit and call out everybody's name at the coalition, but I'm not going to take over someone else's job. But I am going to say this. This young woman who I'm getting ready to come up now, Mrs. Farrah Samuels Alexander, congratulate her on her recent wedding. One of the hardest working and most dedicated people that I've ever met as it relates to youth and young people. If you've ever gotten an email from her that goes on about 7 pages, you know that she is thinking and planning and doing, right, Carlos? All the time. She is on it. She is prepared. She takes on the hard assignments. I'll say, Farrah, can you run the Thanksgiving basket program? She said, Sharmain, is that in my job description? I said, probably not, but can you still do it? And she said, all right, okay, tell me what I need to do, because I want to do it. And that's how everybody is at the coalition, because we are committed to transforming our communities, not just getting a few things done. We want to see transformation. And when I see the young people up here, and I hear the poetry and the love and the plans that have been developed, I know that we're doing just that. Please, please, please stand for our leader of the Youth Division, Mrs. Farrah Samuels.